Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a roulette table in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This design was inspired by Branzy and Clampus's roulette table from the Lifesteal SMP, but the redstone has been edited and updated to suit the Bedrock redstone. This video took quite a while to make, so make sure to drop a like and perhaps even subscribe, because that would help me out a lot. Alright, let's begin. Alright, begin by placing down a redstone lamp. This block has to be higher than the ground level. Now, put a button in front of that redstone lamp and break the block underneath the lamp. Now, go towards the right of the lamp, place 2 blocks, a red concrete, and then another lamp. And facing this way, place down a lever on the red concrete, and if you flick the lever, the lamp should turn on and off. Now we can break these 2 blocks that we've just placed. Now come around this way and place down another 2 blocks on the right of that lamp, and on the second block on the front we place down a lamp, and then on the front of the lamp we place down a black concrete. Now we can break those 2 blocks and put down a lever on top of the black concrete like that, and the lever should activate the lamp as well. Now we're going to go behind the first lamp that we've just placed, 1 block diagonally down, redstone dust on top, and then another block diagonally down behind it, and then move back 4 blocks like that. And then we're going to place down redstone dust on the first 2, repeater facing out, set to 1 tick on the third one, and redstone dust on the third and fourth. I mean fourth and fifth, like that. Alright. Now we're gonna move backwards. Nine blocks, just like that. And on the first 8, place redstone dust, and the 9th one, another repeater, set to 1 tick. Now, I'm going to come in front of this line here, place down a glass block, and then another block diagonally down that way, redstone dust on top of those 2. A glass block below this block here that we're going to remove, just like this, redstone dust on top. We're going to repeat this down here, and 1 more down here like this. Now we're going to put the redstone dust on top of this glass. Should look like this for now. Right. Now we're going to come down here, place down a glass block right there, redstone dust on top, and then a solid block diagonally down like that, dust on top, another block to the right of it, and then repeater on top, set to 1 tick. Then we're going to come back around here this way, place down 2 glass blocks like this with redstone dust on top. Then we're going to stack down this and do it 1 more time. Should look like this there. Break those 2 glass blocks and place redstone dust on top. Now I'm going to take out a solid block again, and on this side I'm going to go 1 block diagonally down, place redstone dust on top. Now we're going to move back 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. And on that first block, put a repeater on top, set to 1 tick. then on the next 7, place redstone dust, and on the 8th, we're gonna place down another repeater set to 1 tick, and the last block, redstone dust. Now we're gonna take out the blocks again, and on the left, we're gonna go diagonally up from this redstone dust, like this. Dust on top, another block diagonally up, and dust on top. A glass block on top of this redstone dust here. Dust on top. Then glass block here. Dust on top. And then another solid block diagonally up. Dust on top. And 2 more blocks diagonally up like that, with dust on top as well. Should look like this. Actually, right now in front of this glass block, we're gonna place down a solid block, dust on top, and another solid block, and diagonally up, like that, and dust on top as well. Should look like this. Now come in front of this block here, place down 2 solid blocks like that. Repeat on the first one, set to 1 tick, and a dust on the second one. Now we're going to place down 4 blocks on the right side of this, like that. Dust on top of the first one, repeat on the second one, and dust on the third and fourth. That repeater set to 1 tick as well. Now we'll come back this way and place down 3 blocks. Redstone dust on top of all of them. Now we're gonna go to the right side again. Place down 15 blocks. Redstone dust on the first one, repeat on the second one, set to 1 tick, and then 3rd one, 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, 7th one, 8th one, 9th one, and 10th one. Also redstone dust. One repeater on top. Another 2 redstone dust like that. Repeater on top, set to 1 tick. Redstone dust in front of that one. Now I'm going to take back out a glass and come to the right side of this again, then do this pattern like this here, put redstone dust on top. Should look like this now. Right. We're gonna come here, place down 2 blocks like this, repeat on the first one, set to 1 tick, and redstone dust in front of that. Now we're going to go diagonally down, like that. Then diagonally down this way, like this. A block diagonally down this way. Then 1 more block diagonally down this way. Like this. Alright, now we put redstone dust on top of all of these. Should look like this. Alright, now we're going to come down here to the end of the circuit and place 1 block diagonally down and surround the 3 sides with blocks again. Redstone dust on the center one, and repeaters also to 1 ticks facing out. Alright, now we're going to start on the left circuit. we're gonna place down 2 blocks like this. We're gonna put redstone dust on top. Now we're gonna make an L shape, well, inverted L shape. Firstly, place down 3 blocks like this, and then 2 blocks facing into this way. Should look like this. Redstone dust on top of 3, and the first one of the 2, and repeat it on top. Actually, repeat it on top of that one, facing into the last block. And then a repeater facing to the left side on the second block. Should look like that. Now we're gonna fill this in. We're gonna put down redstone dust on top of that first block, and take out our repeater. We should be facing into that redstone dust right there, and leading out onto that repeater. Now we're going to go to the third circuit, which is the one on the right. We're going to come around this way, place down 2 blocks like this, redstone dust on top, and another 2 blocks facing this way on the right, redstone dust on top, and 1 block diagonally down, redstone dust on top, and another block diagonally down, redstone dust on top, like that. Now we're going to place down 5 blocks like that. We're going to go to the second one and come around this side, place down a block diagonally down like that, and another block diagonally down this way. We're going to put redstone dust on top like that. Then we're going to place down 2 blocks like this, and repeater set to 1 tick like here. I should be facing the other way, facing this way, right? Alright. Place down 2 redstone dust on top of these 2 blocks right here. And then we're going to take out a bulb, a copper bulb, and place it on top of that third block right there. And then a comparator facing out of the bulb, and the light on top shouldn't be turned on. Now we're going to place down 2 more blocks like this, repeater facing out, set to 1 tick, redstone dust, and 2 blocks to the left, redstone dust, another 2 blocks facing the right side, like here, redstone dust on top, then another 2 blocks facing out on the left side with redstone dust on top as well. Now we're going to come down to the circuit beneath here, then place down 4 blocks like that. These 2 blocks right here, redstone dust on top, then another repeater set to 1 tick, then redstone dust again. Now we're going to come to the right side, place down 4 blocks like that, redstone dust on top, and 1 block to the right like this, redstone dust on top of that one. Alright. Now we're going to come over this way, place down 4 blocks, 3 repeaters set to 1 tick, 1 redstone dust on the end, and then on the right side I'm going to place down another block with redstone dust, and then place 6 blocks behind it like that. There should be one block gap between this block and the repeater over that side. Then we're going to take out our repeaters again and place down 5 of them Should look like that, and they should be facing that way. And all of these repeaters should be set to 4 ticks. And then redstone dust at the very last block. Alright, I'm going to come around this way, put redstone dust on top. And we're going to place down 8 blocks. Like that. The repeaters. First one should be set to 1 tick, second one to 4 ticks, third one to 4 ticks as well, and then the rest also to 4 ticks. Should look like this, with the last block left out because we're going to put a redstone dust on top of it. Now we're going to come to the left side, place down a block, redstone dust on top, and then block diagonally up, redstone dust on top, block this way, repeater set to 1 tick, and 2 more blocks, redstone dust on top, and then 4 blocks, like that, 2 blocks this way, 2 redstone dust that way, and a repeater set to 1 tick again, redstone dust on top like that. Now I'm going to go 1 block diagonally up again, like this, redstone dust on top, and then we're going to place down 7 blocks, 6 blocks actually, 6 blocks on the right side, just like that. And then this last block, we're going to place down a glass block on top and break the block underneath. Alright, now from this glass block here, we're going to place down a redstone dust on top, the redstone dust right there, a repeater set to 1 tick, and then 3 more redstone dust, connecting the circuit like that. Alright, now we're going to come to this side. We're going to place down redstone dust like that. Three blocks. Redstone dust on the first one. Repeater set to 1 tick on the second one. And redstone dust on the third one. Now we're going to come this way. And then connect this line with a bulb line, just like that. We're gonna put down repeater on the first block right there, then 4 redstone dust, then another repeater, and then 4 more redstone dust like that. And that circuit should be connected. Alright, to test out this thing, we're gonna come over here, and when we press the button, this entire circuit should light up, just like that. And there we go. That means the circuit works. Alright. Okay. Now, I'm going to come over this side. Here. Where this circuit in the middle ended. We're going to take out our blocks again. Place down 6 of them. Like this. Repeat, redstone dust on top of the first 4. And then repeaters set to 4 ticks on the next 2. Should look like that. Alright, before we continue this way, we're actually going to come back over here where we've left off with this glass block. Okay, so now we're going to go up a block. We're going to take a block out, glass block out, and place it on top of that redstone dust right there. And then a solid block. Place it right there. And both of them redstone dust on top. Now we're going to pull back 6 blocks this way. Like that. Alright. And with the repeaters facing this way, we're going to put down 5 repeaters, all of them set to 4 ticks. Like that. And redstone dust on top on the last block. Now we're going to come back around this way, place down a block there. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks like that. Alright. Now, redstone dust on top of that first block. Take out our repeaters. Then we're going to place down 7 repeaters, all of them set to 4 ticks. And a redstone dust on top of the last one. Alright, take out blocks again. Place down 4 blocks this way. Like that. Dust on top. We're going to place down 2 repeaters, set to 4 ticks, and then a redstone dust. We're actually gonna place down 2 blocks on the right side of this, and put redstone dust on top. I'm gonna come back over here first. Then we're gonna place down. I'm gonna place down 7 more blocks. Like that. I'm going to take out repeaters again and place down 5 repeaters, all of them set to 4 ticks. Then redstone dust this way. Okay, now place down 3 blocks like this on the right side. Redstone dust on top. I'm going to make a fork here. Redstone dust on the corners. We're actually going to take out repeaters set to 1 tick, like that, and place it on the end block like that. Alright. Now we're going to come back over here to this this observer here, and to the end of the circuit. Alright. So place down 5 blocks again. And put redstone dust on top of all of them. Should look like that. And place another 4 blocks. 2 repeaters on top. And the first 2 blocks set to 4 ticks. And redstone dust on top of these 2. And we're going to go to the right side. And place down 4 blocks. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first 2. Then repeaters set to 4 ticks on the next 2. Actually, these repeaters should be facing the other direction. Like this. Alright. Okay. Now I'm going to come back over here to this end of the circuit here. I'm going to place down 1 block like this, and then a glass block diagonally down, redstone dust on top of those 2, and the solid block this way, like this. Alright. Now we're going to place down another 5 blocks behind this block. redstone dust on top of the first one, repeaters on the next two, set to 4 ticks, and finish it off with redstone dust. Now place down another 4 blocks, like that. Redstone dust on top of the first two, and repeaters set to 4 ticks like this. And again, repeaters are facing the wrong way. Right. Now we're going to place down 8 blocks. Like that. On top of the first 5, redstone dust. And then the next 2, we're going to place down repeaters again. Still facing the wrong way. This way. Set to 4 ticks. Should look like that. And redstone dust on top of the last one. Now we're going to come around this way. Place down 2 blocks like that. Then another 3 blocks this way. Should look like that. Then we're going to come around here. There's a block right there. Then a block diagonally down. One block diagonally up again. And then link this up with here. Right? Okay. Now we're going to start over here. 3 dust. Redstone repeater. Facing this way. So 2 4 ticks. Dust right there. Dust there. And dust on those 3 blocks. 2 more dust. Repeaters. 2 of them set to 4 ticks. And 1 last redstone dust, finishing the circuit. Alright. Now we're going to come down here to where we first started. Okay. So place down 3 blocks like this. Right. And a block this way. I'm gonna put redstone dust on top of all redstone dust on top of all of them. Should look like this. It actually. Let's see. Did I play something wrong? Alright. So, just realised a mistake. I'm actually going to break these blocks right here. And then actually move all of this back by 1 block. Like this. So this is supposed to be here. And all of this are still the same, but 1 block behind. So this way, 1 block underneath here. That. And over here like this. So redstone dust on top of that one. Then two repeaters, so to 4 ticks. redstone dust on top of those 3. Another 2 blocks of redstone dust. And then 2 repeaters. The repeaters are facing the wrong way again. It should look like this. And I'm just gonna stay here for a while so that you can fix up anything that if you followed me and actually did it wrong. Alright, now we're gonna come back into here. Right here at the start of the circuit. Okay, so now after you've placed down these 3 blocks, we're gonna place down another 2 blocks this way. Repeat on top of the first one, set to 1 tick. Redstone dust on top of the second one, and then an observer facing downwards like that. Redstone dust on top, and 2 blocks. The right side. Dust on the first one, and a repeater on the second one, set to 1 tick. Now we're going to come over here to this block right here. Place down a block. That. Repeater on top, set to 1 tick. Observer facing downwards. Dust on top. 2 blocks. Dust on the first one, and a repeater on the second one, set to 1 tick, like that. Alright. Now when I come over this side, to here, I'm going to place down a block this way. Got 2 blocks this way. Then repeater on the first one, set to 1 tick. Dust on top of the second one. Then place down the block here. Dust on top of it. Observer right there. Redstone dust. Then blocks like this, facing right there. Now redstone dust on top of the first one, and the first two, and then repeat on the third one, set to 1 tick as well. Now when I come over this side here, 1 block in, repeater set to 1 tick, observer facing downwards, redstone dust on top, then 2 more blocks. Give me a sec. My mistake again. Break those blocks that you just placed. It should be right here that we're placing down those blocks. Repeater set to 1 tick. Observer. Redstone dust on top of it. And then 2 more blocks like that. Dust on top of the first one, and a repeater on the second one. Just like that. Repeater set to 1 tick as well. Then we're gonna come to the corner. Place down 3 blocks like this. This L shape. Redstone dust on top. Then 2 blocks like that. Repeat on top of the first one, and redstone dust on top of the second one. Observer right there. Then 2 blocks in front of it. Redstone dust on top of the observer. Redstone dust on top of the first block next to the observer, and a repeater on the last block. Now I'm going to come over here on this block right here. 1 block in, repeater, observer next to it, redstone dust on top of the observer, and 2 more blocks in, redstone dust on top of the first block, and a repeater on the second one. Now on the next corner, and come around this way. Place down a block like that, then another block like that, then 2 blocks this way. Yep. Repeater in front, observer in front of it, then 2 blocks like that. Repeater on the last block, then dust along this like this. A repeater on that block set to 1 tick, and then dust on top like that. Now on this last circuit, we're just going to go right here, one block like that, repeater, an observer facing downwards, dust on top, then 2 blocks. Rest and dust on top of the first one, and repeater on the second one. Should look like that. Alright, this is the main circuit that actually powers the table. Now we're going to go over here. Let's see. Alright. Alright, okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over here, where we've left off here in this T section. We're gonna get out into the block, then place down 8 of them. Should look like that. Dust on top of the first 2. Repeater set to 1 tick. Another 3 dust. Repeater on top. And a dust like that. Now I'm gonna go 1 block diagonally down this way, like this. Another block there. Just then dust on top. And we're gonna place 11 blocks. That on the right side of this circuit. Right, now repeaters. We're going to place down 10 of them, all set up to 4 ticks. That, and the rest of the dust on top of the last one. And the last block actually needs to be glass, like that. I'm going to come down here. Place down this like that. Redstone dust on top, and then 8 blocks behind this block. Like that. Alright. So we're gonna place down our repeaters. Place down 7 repeaters, all of them set to 4 ticks, and the rest in dust at the end. Now we're gonna come down here, 1 block diagonally down, second block like that, then 2 blocks this way, make this L shape, 2 redstone dust right there. Repeater set to 4 ticks. Redstone dust on the last one. And then we're gonna go 1 block diagonally down this way. Place down 4 blocks like this. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first one. And then 3 repeaters. All of them set to 4 ticks. Then 1 more block at the end with redstone dust on top. Now we're going to go to the left side of this circuit, place down a block diagonally up, and then a block in front of that. I'm going to put redstone dust on top. Right. So now we come over here, break this block, turn it into a glass block, put redstone dust on top, and also turn this block into glass as well, like that. Then we're gonna come down here this way, like this. Alright, repeater on that one, set to 1 tick, redstone dust on top of all of these now. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna come in front of come in front of this block right here, then place down 3 blocks like that, dust on top of the first 2. I'm gonna get out a bulb again, place it right there. Now we're gonna place down 3 blocks in the front of that block right there, like that. A comparator, this one, turn the light on, redstone repeater in front, dust and the last block. Then we're going to come this way, we go 1 block diagonally up to second block like that, place down redstone dust like that, then 1 more block diagonally up this way. Alright. Now we're going to place a block diagonally down this way, another block, five blocks diagonally down this way, like that. Place redstone dust on top of all of these. Then 1 block facing out this way, which would be a repeater. Alright, now we're actually gonna finish this part here first. Okay, good to go. 2 blocks diagonally up this way. That. And 3 blocks this way. Repeater set to 1 tick. 2 dust. Then 1 more block this way. And redstone dust on top. Now you get a sticky piston and place it on top of that, diagonally up from that redstone dust right there. And we're gonna put a block in front, and that block needs to be solid, so it can't be glass, it can't be like anything that can help this redstone dust conduct. So for example, if I get out a lever, this redstone dust needs to be disconnected. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to continue under this line here. We're going to place down 6 blocks first. Like that. First 5 would be redstone dust and 1 repeater at the end. And we're going to place down another 3 blocks. Redstone dust on top of the first 2. Another repeater on the third one. And then 5 blocks. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first 4. Repeater on the 5th one. Then another 6 blocks. That redstone dust on top of the first 4 and the last block, and a repeater on the 5th one, so to 1 tick as well. Now we're gonna get out our glass, then peel it up. Like this. Then we're gonna come around, get our blocks, place down 3 like that. Then 1 block this way. Okay. Dust on top of the first one. Repeater, set to 1 tick that way. Then 2 more dust. Then piston again. Sticky piston. Then a block in front, just like that. And that should block the circuit. Alright, so now let's make sure that the entire thing powers. Okay, so it may look a little laggy now, but it's gonna look just fine when we put the lamps on top. Alright? Okay, so now we're gonna need to complete the circuit for the rigs. Okay, so now we're going to go to these forks right here, and I place down a block on either side, take out our concrete, place down blocks like that, 1 block away from the ground, away from that block, and pistons, sticky pistons sticking facing downwards into the blocks. Alright, we're gonna start with the red circuit. Place down 3 blocks in front of it like that. 2 repeaters set to 4 ticks in front like that. Block diagonally down this way, then another block diagonally down this way, then 1 block in front, 1 more block diagonally down this way, and then block right there. Redstone dust on top. And it should look like this. Alright. Now we're going to place down 3 blocks from this block here. 2 dust on top. Repeater facing out of it, set to 1 tick. 1 block in front, and then block diagonally up, then 2 more blocks in front of it, like this. I'm gonna take out redstone dust, repeat on the second one, the 3 blocks, set to 1 tick, and dust on the last one. Now we're gonna take out blocks again, place down a block right there, redstone dust on top, then place down 4 blocks from this block. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first 2, repeater on the 3rd one, and redstone dust on top of the 4th one. Now we're going to go 1 block diagonally up again. Like that. And then we're going to put redstone dust on top. Now, come in front of this block right here, place down 5 blocks, like that. Come over here, repeat on the first one, set to 1 tick, 2 blocks, 2 redstone dust, then 1 repeater, set to 1 tick again, then redstone dust on top of the first, on top of the last one. Now we're going to place down 3 more blocks, like that. Then 2 blocks this way. That should be right underneath that observer right there. Okay, I'm gonna take out redstone dust. Redstone dust right here. A comparator. Turn on the light. And redstone dust around it like that. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm gonna come back over here and actually place 2 blocks right here for this cross section. I'm gonna place redstone dust on top of it. Okay. I'm gonna place down 7 blocks on top of the right, on the right side. Actually 6 blocks. 6 blocks like that. Alright. Okay. So 2 redstone dust on the first 2. Repeat on the third one. And then redstone dust on top of the next 3. I'm going to come this way. I'm going to place down 6 blocks first. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first 5. And a repeater on the 6th one. Now we're going to place down another 6 blocks. Like that. Redstone dust on top of 5. And repeat on the 6th. Alright, now on the 5th block right here. Actually going to come back this way. Place down 3 blocks. Redstone dust. On the 4th block, we're going to place down a comparator. Turn on the light. And surround it with blocks like this. Dust on top. Dust around it. And it should look like that. Alright. Okay. So, we're going to continue this way. Place down 5 blocks. Redstone dust on top of all of them. Then 2 blocks. Redstone dust on top of the first one. And a repeater set to 1 tick on the second one. Now we're going to place down another 5 blocks. Like that. Redstone dust on top of the first 5. Repeater on the 6th one. Set to 1 tick again. Then we're going to place down 4 blocks this way. Redstone dust on top. Then 5 blocks from the right side of the last block. Like that. Over here. We're going to come over here to this observer right there. I'm going to fill it in with these on these blocks with dust. Comparator right here. Turn on the light and dust around it. Okay. Alright. Now we're gonna need to come back over to where we did the cross section. Over this side. Right here. Okay. I'm going to need to place down 6 blocks. 6 blocks like that. Redstone dust on top of the last one. And then on the first 4, redstone dust. And on the 5th one, we're going to place down a repeater set to 1 tick. Then 2 blocks this way. Redstone dust on top. Then I'm gonna go block down diagonally down this way. block diagonally down this way, and one more block diagonally down this way, like that. We're gonna put redstone dust on top. Then 4 blocks this way. First one, redstone dust. Repeat on the second one, and then redstone dust on top of the last 2. Now I'm gonna go diagonally up again. Redstone dust right there. One more block diagonally up. Redstone dust right there. And then I believe this would be the last block. Go diagonally up, just like that. Alright. Now with that done, we come over here and place down a square like this. Not there. Place down a square like this. A comparator on top of this first one. Turn on the light. Then redstone dust around it. Look like that. And now that's the red rig circuit done. Now we're gonna go to the black circuit. Alright. So first we're going to need to place down 1 block this way. Repeat on top, set to 1 tick. Then 5 blocks like that. Dust on top of the first 3 and the last one, and repeater top of the 4th one, like that. Alright, now we're going to go 1 block in this way and place down redstone dust. We're going to place down 3 blocks like this, redstone dust on top, then 1 block diagonally up this way, redstone dust on top. We're going to place down 10 blocks on the right side. Right. So redstone repeater on the first one, and on the 7th one, I believe, like that. Put them set to 1 tick. So 6 repeaters in the middle. Well, that's the 8th one then. 2 dust on the last 2, like that. Then a block diagonally down. Dust on top. 2 more blocks this way. Dust on top again. I'm gonna go diagonally down. Actually, I need a glass block because just steal a glass block there. Like that. Let's see. Alright. So we'll actually just break these blocks right here. That one. That one's supposed to be a repeat on top, so 4 ticks. Alright, so instead of making 3 blocks, we're just gonna put 2 here. Block downwards like this. Dust on top. And then what I do, keep breaking blocks. Oops. There. Okay, so this block, I have to make a fork. So block this way. This. Then down like this. 3 blocks like that. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna put redstone dust right there. 2 blocks this way. And then 3 blocks like this way. redstone dust on top of the first two, repeater on the third one. Then we're going to place down another 3 blocks in front of the repeater, like that. And on top of this second one here, when I come around this way, place down 3 blocks like this, then 2 blocks this way, and just like the red circuits, redstone dust on top, comparator, turn the light on, then redstone dust around it, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to continue this way. I go down, this, 2 blocks down, then just going to put redstone dust on top, block there, redstone dust there, then a repeater on the center one, on the center of the 3, redstone dust right there, then 2 blocks diagonally up, like that, and redstone dust on top. Now we're going to place down 2 more blocks, 1 more block this way. Right. So now 3 blocks this way, dust on top of that one, repeater set to 1 tick, dust on top of those 2, and we're going to go back 3 blocks like that. Alright, so come around this way, and on this second last block here, I'm going to pull in like this, pull in 3 blocks, and then 2 blocks to the side, redstone dust like this, a repeater right here, redstone dust on top, comparator, turn the light on, and the redstone dust around it. Now we're going to go diagonally down again, like this. On the center block of these 3, on the second one, I'm going to place down a repeater set to 1 tick. The rest would be redstone dust, like that. Now we're going to continue this way, and 2 blocks diagonally up this way, like that. Should go like that now. The dust on top. 2 blocks. 3 blocks actually. Repeat in the first one. Dust on the next 2. Then we're going to come around this way, on the right side. I'm going to place down 5 blocks. Like that. First 2 would be redstone dust, third one repeater, set to 1 tick. The next 2 are dust as well. Now on the last block, I'm going to come back this way, place down 4 blocks, then link it up like that, right there. Redstone dust on top of these 2, comparator, turn the light on, then surround it with the redstone dust like that. Now this circuit is done. When I come back over here where we left off before, just gonna fill it in. Then on the 3 here, I'm gonna put a repeater on the second one, redstone dust on the last one, diagonally up again, like this. We go this way, 4 blocks this way and 2 blocks on the side. Dust on top of these blocks, these 3 blocks. Repeater, comparator, turn on the light, and the redstone dust around it. Alright. So how this thing works is when you flick the lever, these pistons would be powered so that the power from the repeater would go through the block and connect to the other side. And if you flip the lever off, then the block will be in the state it's in right now, the spot where it is right now. So the power cannot go through, and therefore not rigging the machine. Okay, so now we're going to connect those levers down to the pistons right there itself. Okay, alright, so we're going to start with the red one, just like before. Come over here, place down redstone dust right there. Then we're going to take out our blocks again, place down 3 of them, 2 redstone dust, a repeater facing that way, set to 1 tick, then 3 blocks, redstone dust on top, then one solid block this way and a glass block that way, the same way. And we're gonna put a repeater on this one and a redstone dust on the glass. Now for the glass, I'm gonna come this way, and on the left side we're gonna staircase down like that, and then pillar down like this. Then we're going to put the redstone dust on top of all the glass blocks, connecting the circuit like that. Alright, so now 2 blocks this way, repeater set to 1 tick, and the redstone dust this way, and glass blocks again, down, and 1 more block this way, like that. Okay, so now we'll just have to come this way, place down 5 blocks for now, redstone dust on top of the first one, repeater on the second one, and the rest and the last 3 are just dust. And then another 9 blocks, like that. On the last 4, we're just gonna place down dust, a repeater on the 5th one, and then dust on the rest, connecting it. Then I'm gonna come this way, place down 3 blocks like this, redstone dust on top, block right there, and a redstone repeater right there, 2 blocks like that, redstone dust on top, quartz, or the block diagonally up like that, 4 blocks diagonally up like that. I'm going to go back 3 blocks now, like that. Okay, redstone dust on top of these, repeat on this one, and then dust on top of those. Then we're just going to pillar up again with the glass, so diagonally up this way, dust on top, glass there, dust on top, glass on top, and then dust, and it should look like this. And put another glass diagonally up this way, another block diagonally up this way, place down 2 more blocks this way. So redstone dust on top first, and then repeater, then a dust this way, and another block right there diagonally up, redstone dust on top, and place down 2 more blocks, like that. Repeater right there, redstone dust right there. Then we're just gonna stack up with glass again. Like that. Until we reach the button. Oh, the lever. Right there. Redstone dust right there. Then I'm gonna go this way. Redstone dust on top. This way again. Then just a block right there. And redstone dust right there. So if we flip this lever, you can see that that powers the piston to push down the red concrete right there. So if we flip this block, as you see, the power would go through, which it would not if the lever was flipped off. Alright? Okay, now we just have to finish the black socket, and then we can work on the table. Alright, now the black socket is basically the same. We just have to go around, redstone dust on top, then 2 blocks diagonally up, like that. Redstone dust on top, then 3 blocks, 2 blocks actually, this way. Repeat on the first one, redstone dust this way. We're just gonna link this way. 5 blocks around here. Redstone dust. That. Another 5 blocks. 4 redstone dust and 1 repeater. Gonna come this way again. Place down 3 blocks. Redstone dust on top. And we're gonna start pillaring up. Like this. Redstone dust on top. We need to go around here. Like this. 1 repeater on that block. Redstone dust, like that. We're just gonna keep going up. This was the wrong way. That. And 1 more block up. Repeater, redstone dust right there. Gonna go diagonally up this way. So now, if you flip this lever, see that it powers the black concrete, or the piston that pushes the black concrete. Ah, yes, right. You actually have to remove this one right here. Just remove this entire part like that, and now just check that it works, and it doesn't because it doesn't have enough power. So we're just gonna replace that with the redstone repeater, and now it should work just like that. Alright, now we need to work on the initial table itself. Alright, okay, so let's go. We only need like okay, these are all the blocks that we're gonna need. Alright, so firstly we're gonna start in the middle of the table. Just gonna pillar up like that. So that indicates that that is the middle of the table. Right, now come to these pieces right there and place down 2 observers facing into it, and do it for each repeater like that. Not there. Just like that. Right? Now I'm gonna come around to this observer right here. Then we're just gonna, actually we're not gonna do this first. We're gonna need to find out the initial layout of the table. Alright, so first we're gonna come to the center here and just fill it in like this. Alright, now we're gonna go to any side and place down 11 blocks like that, I believe. Blocks actually, just 10 blocks like that. Alright, and then 10 blocks over here, and make sure it's 10 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks like that. Another 10 blocks. Blocks like that, and we've split the circle into quadrants. Alright, now we're actually going to need to place down 7 blocks diagonally like this. Seven blocks like that, and we're going to need to do it for each side. Chiseled black stone here because it looks quite cool. So, like when you put in the red and the black, you can actually use any block you want. But yeah, as long as it looks nice, it's fine. I also like take out a lantern, a sea lantern, or maybe like a glowstone or something and put it in the middle so that it actually shines. You can actually see the colors, like if you know, make it in a dark room or something. Alright, now we need to figure out which 8th is black and which 8th is red. Okay, so we just need to turn on this and then press that button. Okay, so let's see. The ones that get powered now will be the red ones. Okay, so this quadrant is the red one. So that's all I need to know. Okay, so we come over this way, place down 3 concrete, and then to the right of it, place down another 3, like this, and then to the right again, another 3. Yeah. What happened here? Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. The sides actually should be 11 blocks, like that. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little sec to place down the last block on each side, like that. So yeah, we found out that the side is red, right? So 3 blocks like this, and the 3 to the right of it, then 3 again, then 2, and it should connect to that. And now to the next quadrant of red. So skip a section. 3, so another 3, and 2. Skip a quadrant again. Skip a 8th again. 3, another 3, 3, and then 2, and 3, 3, 3, and then 2. That connects all of them. Now we need to do the black ones. Okay, so it's just the red ones inverted. So 3 this way, another 3 on the left again, and then 2 this. Then 2 more to go. And that's done. Alright, now with the initial table completed, we're going to need to come down here to the first observers that we've placed. This one, that's facing right into the repeater. We're going to come back, pull it back, like this. Should look like this. Alright. Then after you finish that line right there, you're gonna want to come over here, place down a block facing into place down an observer facing into that observer right there, and pull it back again. Then another observer here facing into the next one right there, pull it back, and it should be just right there. That's the empty spaces from above. Block right there. Pull it back to the empty space. Block there. Pull it back right there. An observer. 2 more observers facing that one. And the last one. And that quadrant is done. So now we just need to place down these observers, all facing into the ones underneath, like this. After you're done with that, just take out your lamps and just fill in all of the spaces that you can see the observers from. Like that. Alright, now I'm just going to show you how to do it with the black quadrant, and then I'll just time lapse it, then you can do it yourself. Alright, okay, so pull it back 9 blocks, like that. Observer here, facing into that one, pull it back 8 blocks. Observer there, pull back 6 blocks. 7 blocks, actually. 6 blocks. Okay, 1 observer there. 1 observer right here. Then pull it back 5 blocks. 5 blocks like that. 1 observer here. Pull it back 3 blocks. An observer here. Pull it back 2 blocks. And 1 observer facing right there. And then observers facing into those underneath. That. And after I'm done with this, I'll just time lapse it. And feel free to pause the video if you haven't quite finished it. that's done, I'm going to put down the lamps like this. And now all you have to do is repeat this to the other sides. Alright, just time lapse this now. Alright guys, I just realized that this block, this part here, actually needs to be one block lower, otherwise it would hit the observers and you do not want that. Alright, so you just have to just replace it. It's easy enough. Then we can continue the time lapse. Alright. And yeah, it's the same for this side. Just replace it one block lower. Alright. Alright, now that you're done, I'm gonna tell you how this thing works. Okay, so you'll need a friend to help you with this scam. Okay, first, when you invite your victim into your casino, you can take them through everything but not the rig. Definitely not the rig. Then one of your friends can go into a room where all these controls are, and if they bet on black, then they can flick the red lever, which, as you see now, when the roulette table begins, it's gonna go immediately to red. So that makes your friend or your victims lose. And if they bet on red, you can do the same thing and flick the lever on the black side, and it will automatically go to black, just like that. Alright? Okay, so that's easy enough. Now I'm just going to go and show you a version I've already made, and like you can copy the initial design of the place. Alright, so this is the design that I've already made, and as you see, we have a chandelier like at the middle of it. We have made some walls, like higher walls, and you and the victim can be standing here on the balcony and stuff, and you guys can be watching the roulette table while one of your friends will go into a staff only room I've made here, and I just ignore that part. Alright, okay, so because you need to stay shifted so that your friends don't actually see you from outside, just gonna cover this up a little bit. Alright, so you just come under the stair here. Okay, if they say, oh, they want to bet on, like, for example, they want to bet on black, right? So you'll just have to flick this red lever on the rig side, and when you press gamble start, it's gonna quickly come out to the outside. It just goes around. It's lagging a bit because there's a lot of redstone. And oh no, they've lost. How did that happen? I wonder. And yeah, be careful though. It might lag a bit because there's quite a lot of redstone here, and because of all this redstone, the lamps on top are going to lag. And this is something that's definitely going to happen. Right? So that's all. That's basically it. You've made it to the end of this video. Hopefully you have a fun time scamming your friends. Alright. So yeah. Yes, that's it. That's basically how a roulette table in Minecraft Bedrock Edition would work. And remember, if you have enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing, because that would help me out a lot. As you know, I'm a small YouTuber, and it will help me out a lot if you can actually subscribe, because that shows that you give me support, and that lets me make more videos in the future. Design more contraptions like this, and yeah, I guess that's it. Well, have fun scamming your friends. Have fun trying to not get killed after they realize you've scammed them. And remember, let them win 1 or 2 rounds before you start scamming. Otherwise, it'll be too suspicious. Yeah, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Yeah, see you in the next one. And remember to subscribe. Bye.